Alright, speaking of death. Because this is what we are here for. Yeah, last time we left our heroes, Zillow went insane. Corrupted by nefarious powers, he went berserk, escaped from the Wanderers, carved his way towards the Hellmouth tribe, deep underground, and you, hot on his trail, have entered into the Lavernus caverns and Hellfire pits used by the Hellmouth tribe, the Hylian goblins, and their associated fiendish stuff. The entire place is like a if you roll up a hive. Everything is on alert. There's a lot of echoes of angry shouts, screams, creatures being brought to life, rose from their slumber. The air is filled with smell of sulfur, brimstone, and fire. And this is the place where you find yourself facing first larger bits of opposition as you are trying to carve your path deeper towards the heart of the tribe, trying to stop Zillow, as you are aware, because I believe Azrak connected the dots, that Zillow is probably here to basically explode the entire mountain range, thus creating very bad things with capital letters.
Well, yeah, he exploded the mount. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, thus probably finishing the ritual. Anyways, yeah, initiative has been rolled. Sadly, Donald cannot join us this week either, so I'm just saying, like, essentially, as entire place is basically in a bus. I forgot his name. Coron, not Coron. Fucking hell. Nero is with a lot of grumbling because of his ego, is covering your backs, as he has the abilities to essentially fight against multiple enemies at once, assuming they are not too powerful one-on-one, because he has counters and whatnot. So yeah, Abnormal, you have rolled the highest initiative, I believe, out of visible beings. So yeah, go right ahead. Let the carnage begin.
Yeah, 1 minute. I had to use the facilities for a second.
Understandable.
Holding court on the porcelain throne.
Yeah, I was having a talk with the president.
Of course.
All right.
So when can I expect my stimulus package?
6 to 7 years.
Or when Russia invades. Whichever comes last.
All right. I ain't going to have him. And Zix is going to be joining us.
Yeah, I remember that.
Double move up to here. Because he's got 40 feet of flight.
Alright. Yeah, I remember that was the case that Zixos is on Koda.
Yep.
So yeah, Julius, you can move your token alongside because you're like riding on the bat.
The bot.
Alright. That's
Success
double
is
move.
cheering as they fly forth on this giant ass bat into danger.
Hold on.
Yeah, go
Gotta
ahead.
double check.
Also, as you'll be getting
okay.
closer, apart from the Hellhounds and Barges, you recognize them. This is not the first time you fight them.
You know what? I'm gonna have the bat double move. That way I can actually drop things. I left myself behind.
Too fast. Too fast for you and
You are like up in the air, like how high up
Yep.
you are flying?
I'd say we're probably about 20 or so. But yeah, about 20 or so feet up.
Alright.
Can you throw Zixus?
Yeah, so you are
I wish.
out of range.
I think you need a bit more strength for that, but I appreciate the efforts.
I can throw Zixus.
Alright.
I've done it before.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Yeah, but you're not on top of the bat, my boy.
Yeah. As you got closer, you will notice that the not etiquette, the type of clothing, the vibe that the other troops of goblins give you in the back, they are slightly different. More magical, arcane spellcasting in nature, probably shamanic. Or shamanic, basically spellcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and I am going to drink my cat's grease mutagen.
Very well.
Do you not have a belt?
You call the cat's grace mutagen, but if it's mutagen, it's not chemical.
I mean,
right?
I mean,
Not really
I mean,
chemical.
I meant extract.
Okay, extract makes sense. Mm-hmm.
I'm so used to my other character.
Yeah, it makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Alright. That's
There
your
are
turn.
reasonable ways to do that. All right, Cherok.
Yeah,
If I
I
could
so.
step over here, first off, Chiric's Falcon is going to go 30 feet up in the air. I'm getting how high is this cavern anyhow?
Seems pretty fucking high.
Alright, so Chiric's Falcon is going to remain 30 feet in the air, and Chiric is going to aim at the Hellhound over here.
I would say, for sake of my sanity, obviously this is like a sort of natural-ish cavern with plenty of architecture and whatnot, but for the sake of my sanity, let's assume that for you guys, like 150 feet up is like the maximum. Okay, which target are you attacking?
The one in the back. No.
Which one in the back?
The Hellhound at the like 65 feet away from it.
Okay.
That one.
Alright.
So that-
Okay, so this one. Okay, so hit. 13 misses, but the rest of them will hit. They are immune to fire,
Alright.
just so you know.
11. Let's do.
But they have no other damage resistance or energy resistance.
It's 39 damage.
Okay, I need to ask. Have you received any sort of buff, bonus, or anything of the sorts? Specifically, like at the very least, +1 bonus to damage.
I mean, if you want, I can say that as we do during the battle, I gave you the move action +3 to hit, +5 to damage.
Plus one.
Actually, no, that wouldn't work. These are immune to fires. That wouldn't work.
Oh wait, I forgot my many shots.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, that definitely deals, because 39, they would have been left with 1 point of damage, 1 point of health.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and with that, this Hellhound is pelted with arrows, and its body just collapses onto the scorched ground. And actually, I know we started the fight, but now I just recalled two things. One, you will notice, and I'm gonna give this without knowledge checks, that you feel, you know, you are still on a material plane, but the feel this place gives is as if various fiends, devils, and whatnot, they can feel like almost like at home here, like they are native, not outsiders, for the purpose of banishment and whatnot.
Maybe there's a Hellgate over here.
Just like a bleed between dimensions, and this place is treated as a... the devil demons treat this place as their native, not outside.
That would explain the ice rose that I found at the beginning of the game.
I mean, yeah, the dimensional stuff was happening either way. And I know some of you took... one of you took some stuff, but was there anything else you have taken from the Frost Giant Jarl, from the monastery fight? because I might have
Let's-
missed some sort of discussion, and I'm not sure if this is like up to date.
I don't
See
think I took
what's-
anything. Though I think Suxo should probably grab one potion of cure serious. Mm-hmm.
Skip the mount bank. Let's see. Dimension door could be useful to me. Do I have any capes?
Keep of resistance.
Okay, one potion to Zixos, anyone takes a second potion.
If not, Suxo will take that too.
Yeah, because I have extracts of that.
Yep, Suxo then has two.
Alright.
The major cloak of displacement. What does that do?
That's a good one. That gives you like for several rounds per day, like 50% miss chance if someone attacks you. But you need to like activate
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I don't feel like parting with my displacement cloak just yet, so
Isn't it
Nice.
just a better version of the displacement cloak, or is the displacement
No,
permanent?
mountain bug is
No.
something completely
Oh, yeah.
different.
yeah, it allows you to cast Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, we'll deal with the money later. Okay, so yeah, you pelted the creature, and now bar guests. So they cannot really reach you through conventional means. However, these ones will. They are not trying to jump, but they come up, and you're still like 20 feet up, and well,
Yeah.
they will attempt to cast a spell. It's a cone-shaped burst, 30 feet of range, and they will like aim their heads or limbs, and essentially they will be casting both of them, because they can do it once a day, at the very least this spell, Crushing Despair. So Batty, unless the pet is immune to this stuff, Abby and Zixos, you have to make twice. DC 16 will save against Crushing Despair.
DC 16?
Yes, it's an enchantment compulsion, mind affecting spell. If you
I
have
can't
it.
fail, but I'll roll twice anyway.
This isn't an enchantment or anything, right?
Yes, it is enchantment.
Alright, so then Batty gets a +4 with this roll.
It's a compulsion enchantment of mind affecting nature.
Oops. Give me a second. I just realized what I was doing. I was testing something out, so I'll just copy and paste what I rolled. Cause I still want to talk to myself.
I mean, if
I
you
am not. I don't want to give up these rolls though.
no, if you talk to yourself, just to re-roll them.
But look what I rolled.
I see what you rolled, my boy, but re-roll.
So 25 and a 16.
Okay, the second one still managed to just pass.
Alright, and let me just double check. I don't think I have anything, but I want to double check. Nope. Alright.
I'm sorry to say, but this is not looking good.
Okay, so Crushing Despair means that you take -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls. And it's gonna last for at the very least a minute. So like, well, maybe you've bit more than you could chew, but well, you're still fighting. Okay, the other one will just double move. Right, and that's what they are doing for now.
Hey, for some reason, since I had to do sheets, I actually have the option of having the drop down.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So I could actually add Crushing Despair in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the troops will just slightly reposition themselves. And then the spellcasting ones. I will just hear like chanting at the very least for now, but they seem to be gathering energy. Yeah, Azrak.
Oh. Well, that one got a little close, so I'm gonna charge that one instead. And I do plan on using a strike, so here is...
Oh, you are approaching
attack.
me. Bad mistake. Yep, that definitely hits. I don't think. Well, some chance to save. Fortitude. Fail.
It's nauseated for 4 rounds and also takes 71 damage.
Well, I don't have to track nauseation because it's dead.
Oh, and I was just about to grapple it because I did get my grab too.
A rip.
So yeah, you like charge with your like claw forward and just grab, but it doesn't stop and just goes through, and the viscera, hellish blood, whatever substitutes for this creature, you just like punch it straight through, and Barghest is slaughtered in a single strike. Alright, that's your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Zixus.
Alright. Success is going to... Basically. First and foremost, Success is going to compliment his fellow friend about his awesome mount and how cool it is.
Yes, very good.
Well, then Success is going to jump down, and let's see. He's probably gonna take fall damage, but he's not. But he's able.
I think it's the check that you can like control your fall, or am I
Yeah.
misremembering
If you are purposefully falling, you ignore the first 10 feet, and if you make a DC either 10 or 15 acrobatics, I forget which, you can ignore another 10 feet. So you can jump down 20 feet safely.
Okay, Success makes it. And Success leaps off the giant bat, holding aloft the blade of thunder and storm. And though I believe we're in a cave right now, still clouds form for a moment as he slams down.
Sulfuric volcanic clouds.
Yeah, sulfuric volcanic cloud. As he slams down the blade, hitting out all the Hellhounds, the Barghest, and the troop as well.
Well, you do have volcano right next, so.
Mm-hmm.
That is the point.
Exactly. So yeah, I believe the troops are vulnerable to this, so that they half again.
For the area attacks, yeah, and I need to double check the troop type if they can even make a check or they just fail. Troop type. Vulnerable. No, I think they can still try to make the save.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so starting from the Hellhounds, from the right one, so that's reflex, right? So reflex. Hellhound to the right of you fails. Hellhound to the bottom of you succeeds.
Yep.
Yeah. Goblins. Oh, they actually have quite a nice reflex.
Go ahead.
Fails.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Barges on
63.
top. So fails, second Barges succeeds, and then the troop up top also is in effect, right?
No, 20 feet from me, so it's just outside of it.
Actually,
Mhm.
no, it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
It is in range.
in which case it gets hit. So it hasn't updated for me, so it's still like chilling here. So yeah.
And also fail.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright, 63 damage to the troops that failed, and then 42, and they're blinded. Blinding doesn't do anything to the troops, I believe, but the Hellhounds or Barghests that failed should be blinded for 2 rounds. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the troops failed, and that was like 60. What? 62?
63 damage to the troops, and 42 to the others. Mm-hmm.
63.
Alright, there you go, now it's updated. Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait. That's a fail, that's a fail. Okay, so both troops just die. The magnitude of creatures bundled up that were screaming, shouting various obscenities in Goblin get just charred as they're like tightly packed.
Mm-hmm. Their tightly packed formations are swept away by the electricity infused cloud of magma. Mm.
Half damage. Okay, others 42, so... Okay, so that fails, so that Hellhound also dies. That one succeeded, so 42, so 21. Which is injured somewhat, but still
It's holding on.
Still standing, and then I think one of the Barges succeeded. So this one failed. Even though it failed, it is badly injured, but still holding on. Okay, and this one didn't. Okay, so they are blinded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do they have anything against that? No. Well, they do have sand, but well, that's a different thing.
I mean, they should at least know where you are. It's just a 50% miss chance at this point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, what would be the icon for... okay. Blinded, and I believe they're like blinded for quite a long time.
2 rounds, so unlikely that they'll make it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will die before.
Yeah. Alright, that's success done. Mm-hmm.
Alright, okay, so Hellhounds. The one that's up here is gonna double move towards... Actually, yeah, it will double move because the lava are not super deep, but they are not also shallow. But they are immune to fire, so
Yeah, makes sense.
40 feet. So even hold on. So that's 10 feet normal, even if I count this as a difficult terrain, so that's 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 10 feet. I'm gonna say that Azra could be in range of its breath weapon. Probably fluff-wise, I'm gonna describe it that as it like goes through the this flowing lava, it opens its mouth, like scoops some portion of the lava, and then blasts its breath weapon onto Azrak. Please make me... Oh, yep, you are gonna only take half damage of 2d6 fire damage. Assuming you can take fire damage at all, so...
I take 2 damage.
Right.
Wow, nice flex.
I'm not even. Do I even notice? I mean, yes, I noticed the 2 damage, but
Yeah. The Hellhound that was just struck with Furious Vengeance and Thunder will swirl around onto Zixus, and it's also gonna breathe fire.
Alright, let me roll a reflex save.
DC
22?
14, so take also half of that.
3 damage.
Other Hellhounds are Danzo. Okay. Abby. Actually, one thing before Abby, you will hear coming from further down the pathway more howls, similar to the Hellhounds you are just fighting. Anyways, this is still your turn, Abby.
Alright, let's see. Do I want to get rid of this or just drop a bomb?
Okay, I'm gonna be double moving these guys.
Alright, so
Shit, dude, Zach, you're dying, man.
I'm going to move over to there and I am going to drop a bomb on that one. And he gets
sorry, I was like looking at different portion of the map on which one? The blinded or not the blinded one?
that one.
Not the blinded one. Alright. Yeah, 38 to touch, that definitely hits.
And he's got to make a reflex save or he's knocked prone.
Okay, reflex, plus 7 to reflex, let's see. No, fail.
Alright.
So it's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's use this icon, I'm not exactly sure.
And then, if I remember right, I forget, doesn't this one have to make a reflex still? Or it takes...
No. Let's ignore that, so it just takes half damage, basically.
Alright.
Because it just gets really awkward having to make a shit ton of reflex saves after a while.
Alright.
So, yeah. Actually, no, not half damage, but minimum damage. So what's your...
I mean, does the first bomb still get splash damage?
Yes.
it just does less damage.
It does D4 instead of D6.
Why is the double damage, though?
Yeah, what's
Because...
damage force damage?
Yeah, it says, what is it? Force bombs deal D4 points of force damage plus D4 points of force damage for every odd number leveled.
Yeah, but you see damage,
So
force, and then force damage.
It's basically how much damage does your normal bomb do?
64, I believe.
Normal bomb.
Give me a second. I keep opening up the wrong
It's
character
whatever
sheet.
that is, but instead of D6s, it's D4s.
Yeah, so you should remove the 16, basically.
Yeah. It changes the damage from fire to force and lowers the die.
Right. So that one gets 23 points of damage.
And then would be a
12
would
splash
be
damage.
13 splash.
13? 6. Yes, 13 splash damage, so this one takes 13.
Alright.
Or no, this one takes...
Surprisingly, this blinded one is still barely alive.
Impressive. You have any other cool moves you got, Abby?
You know what? I'm trying to think here. Now, my question is this: since I got 2 weapon fight and all that, could I actually throw a bomb to the other one next to it, or no?
As a full round action, you can throw as many bombs as your BAB, and since you're 2 weapon fighting, can do. So you can throw 2 bombs plus 1 for multi-weapon, or plus 2 if you have the second feat.
Well, technically, I could throw I think 8 bombs in one thing. I think it was like 2 weapons. I got fast bombs and all that. So I will throw another bomb on this one. Give me a
7.
second.
Mm-hmm.
Remember though, once you start rapid shotting and two-point fighting, though, it's -2 and then -2 to hit.
Yeah, but he's
Still
targeting
gonna be
touch. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna roll for this one because even if he succeeds, he's still dead.
Alright.
So yeah, same thing. 13 splash damage to the other knockdown guy.
And the knocked
Yeah.
one still gonna survive, barely hanging on to the
Mm-hmm.
rest of his health.
I hate that void bombs are limited to Drow, because Drow do not make great alchemists.
Anyway. Chiruk.
Chirok is going to 5-foot step here. And he's going to attack the Hellhound next to Azrak.
Alright.
That is a full attack with my longbow. 26, 25.
Hit, crit confirmed. Only the last one attack misses.
And with many shots,
Again, they are immune to fire.
let's see.
But seeing the damage, I believe this one also might be dead.
The fire and shock don't add to the crit.
Got you.
That's 59 total.
Oh,
Which is still more than enough, as the creature doesn't dissolve because again it's immune to fire, but its body just drops into the river-ish of lava as it's pelted from head to toe with arrows. Another foe
Yeah.
expertly struck down.
and
Yeah,
with
the,
Chirok,
shock from the crit and the. What do you have? Burst.
yeah.
Burst actually does D10 damages on a crit. If it's shocking burst. Or
No, not shocking burst, but shock arrow. No, yeah.
In which case,
Shock
no.
bow.
okay. If it's just shock, then no, it doesn't actually have that damage on a crit.
Anyway,
Alright.
is that it?
Oh,
Mm,
Chirok's Falcon is going to drop down to 5 feet above ground and do a charge at the closest Hellhound. As he's going to do his own dissing blow.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
29,
that's hilarious.
29 hits. And, well, combining the damage, the small falcon, I guess, kills the Hellhound.
mhm.
Because that's like, what, 43 total?
Yes.
Yeah, they have like 40 hit points.
Do sky. What was it? Sky attack?
Hell yeah. Are you doing it?
Sky Ace?
Let's see.
Alright. So it says like that.
Also, you attacked the one the Falcon hit, right? Mm,
No, Cheryuk attacked the one that was next to Azrak.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Falcon
yeah,
attacked
just-
this one, so they're different
yeah, in
targets.
case you hadn't checked, if you attack the same one as your Falcon attack, Simon, you get an maneuver back. Once per round.
I
Mhm.
forgot about that.
Alright, in that case, that ends my turn.
Okay, so Barges, at the very least the ones that are still alive. Rushing the spare, that's no. Misdirection. No. Fuck. But Barges do not really have good. Okay, yeah, this one's gonna keep its position. The one that's prone. Fuck it. It's gonna In Pathfinder, it's like a move action to stand up, right? Not like half your movement.
It is a movement, but it also provokes, if that matters.
Yeah.
It doesn't in this case, but he stands up as a movement in that case.
Yeah. And it can't really do anything. I mean, just for shits and giggles, it will try to cast Charm Monster on Batty.
Which would technically work, but not do anything.
I have no idea. It's just like he's maybe like, oh, you can be such a nice deer and fetch me like this thing, and it's gonna like maybe
Toss
don't
a
know.
rock in the lava.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah, DC 16 will save. And obviously,
Alright.
and obviously it is an enchantment, so she gets a bonus.
There you go.
Just because it's not dominate. Which
Oh,
would be-
damn.
Because
Oh.
it'd be hilarious to dominate a flying mount.
Mm-hmm.
But
do
if
the
it's
swim.
charm, it just makes it their friend.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I
So-
didn't expect this to work.
I
That's
don't think
probably what
anyone's
he's
expecting it
saying.
to work.
Mm.
Opposed charisma check to convince it to do. As a result of its harmful orders. Oh boy. Actually, Vargas speak Goblin Infernal. What does your pet understands? Any languages?
I don't think so. Let me double
Did you
check
make your pet
those.
intelligent?
I do not believe I went higher than the default, so it is
So then, no.
intelligence is 2.
Then yeah, it doesn't understand. They would need animal handling.
So in other words, it shouts a bunch of commands, and the bat just doesn't understand anything. It's like, bro, why?
But yeah, for a moment it's like, oh, this one is actually quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be like, oh, like this dog is actually friendly with me now. Then you like try to tell the dog to sit, and the dog just looks at you because it was trained in German.
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
the echoes of war cries and some similar to hellhounds echo once again, and you'll notice that new enemies arrive on the map. Led
come.
by definitely bigger version of a hellhound you have noticed, you have fought before. Again, it's like a resembling powerfully built wolf, but this one has the size of a large draft horse, ebony fur and burning fiery red eyes. If you wish so, you may make a knowledge check, because, well, you know this is a different type of hellhound, but... And again, it is an outsider.
Goblins in that case.
Oops, wrong character. Okay.
It was CR9, I believe the DC would be like... Okay, I'll be as a goblin with the biggest brain.
Yes, I know.
In here, you recognize that this is a Nisian Warhound, a much more powerful version of a Hellhound. Same immune to fire, same weakness to cold. However, it has pretty strong bite, and its breath weapon is definitely much stronger than of that of a typical Hellhound.
Makes sense.
Alright, so this is what they do on their turn. They just arrive on the field in like this V formation. Okay, the troops. The one that were normal, they're like Danzo, dead. I think I'm just gonna move them so there is slightly less tokens. Okay, however, the ones that are in the back, the one in like this onyx-like tower, definitely smaller one, but still packing some magical energies. They will shout magical incantations in Goblin. And let's see. Actually, are you even in range? Oh yes, you definitely are. So let's see if they will go for one Abby, two Zixos. Okay. Abby, you are pelted with magic missiles.
Oof, the bastards.
I was about to say, man, it sucked for his magic missile.
Definitely does.
You
But
take
just
11 points of damage.
Mhm.
Force damage.
Like, luckily that's not how it works. It does work the way Matt's doing it normally.
Yeah, and
Whereas, like, just imagine like 20 goblins casting like magic missile on you. You just get pelted for 20d4 damage.
well,
+1. Plus
Yeah.
20.
Nah, essentially it took because some troops have like this volley attack, which they basically
This makes perfect sense, so yeah.
Like this isn't incredibly how it is meant to work. I was just saying, like, if you thought about it, realistically, them actually casting magic missile and be like, oh god, that's horrifying.
yeah. But,
Anyway. Does the top left one do anything, or was the top left
yeah,
with it?
the top left one also casts magic missile.
Uh-oh.
And let's see whom do they target again. One Abby, two Zixos. Yeah, because only these two are in range. Abby it is.
See, this is the problem with being an aerial unit. Everyone just shoots at you.
Another 11 points of damage.
damn you!
Alright.
Very good. Fine looking hell on.
Traitors, weird goblins! Traitors, die, 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 die! Okay, Azrak, your turn.
I know I should have took that 1 feet.
Which one?
The one where I can use what's the name? I think it's what, animal handling.
That hits.
My grapple misses.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. This one had like 8 hit points left.
Yeah, how do I
This
say?
is dead, I swear.
You grab it and it goes into 2 pieces. You're like, fuck, I failed.
Yes, something like that. Something like that. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Zixos.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, the bodies go into lava.
Yeet them into the lava. 55 feet.
Oh, that's why my stuff was so horrible. I forgot that it was a -2 to all checks.
Okay. Success is gonna make an attack of opportunity from the Hellhound. As Success is gonna try and smack the.
Yeah, I
guy.
just need to see. Maybe I can get nat 20.
It's entirely possible.
Nope.
Nope. As Success leaps up onto the nearby rock, drawing his blade and sending out a wave of quicksilver towards the people bothering his friend in the air. So, does that hit the troop?
Only the troop, not the Barghest. The
Yes,
troop,
it's
yeah,
just one.
yeah, the troop definitely it hits.
59 damage versus the troop. As that's his turn.
All right. Does that count as area of effect
No.
attack?
Just a straight up attack.
Okay, just a second. Okay, so you will see that compared to the previous ones, they seem to be slightly more vital, not vulnerable. Fucking hell, the enduring.
Yes.
They are terribly damaged. Like many of their number are either slain or terribly injured, but the troop as a whole is still standing.
Yeah, makes sense. So yeah.
All right. The Hellhound, fuck it, used its ref weapon. Well, it's gonna go and try to futilely bite at Azrak's ankles, essentially. Moving like that, and provoking, I believe.
Yep. Nope.
Wow!
What's going on here?
Okay, well, we'll try to bite you, I guess. Nope. Okay,
How did this
That's just like staring at his gauntlets. Like, what is wrong with me?
What happened?
Okay, the
What does
one.
the hellhound next to Chirrut do?
Yes, I was getting to that.
Sorry.
Yeah, one. If he's gonna go against the Falcon, the closest target, he's gonna. Actually, I'm gonna move the token away. He's gonna 5-foot step, and then chomp. Actually, no chomp. Breath weapon. So Cherry, you can roll. I assume you have your Falcon stats in you. Yeah, DC 14
Yep.
reflex save.
I don't have a sheet for it, but let me check its stats.
Oh fuck! I did that in. Actually, fuck! Now that I
Do animal
forgot,
companions get evasion, or is that just familiars?
Depends.
I think my animal companion should have evasion by now.
Yep. Yeah, you get that at level 3.
I just forgot
Reflex
if
should
just
be
familiars.
+7.
You
Plus dex bonuses.
And Falcon Dex is. Oh yeah. Okay, so no problem.
Yeah.
And if it has evasion, then it takes no damage.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I have stalwart. Does that count?
All right. Nothing appears for now, but if anyone wants to, they can make a spellcraft check or knowledge arcana, whatever you prefer, whatever is the highest for you. But yeah, with
But you
24.
know it? They are identical.
Here, let me just give you that big brain.
No big brain. Here it comes.
Oh wow!
Get
I
fucked.
rolled. Look what I rolled though.
I know, but it's like, oh, big brain. Proceeds to roll over the Nazareth.
See, this
Okay.
is the goblin way. You say you're good at something, you do badly due to some
Like this.
unforeseen circumstances, and everyone mocks you.
So, Zixos, Azrak, Abi, you will get a feeling that there's this magic gathering, like a tear beginning to form, like as it's about to form. Something associated with the, oh my god, what's the magic of teleportation? The school.
Dimension door.
Conjuration.
Yeah, it smells of conjuration. Alright, Abby.
Alright. I'm trying to remember. Extracts, I would still use the spell range, right, for my stuff.
What kind
What
of
do you mean? What's the
extract?
extract?
Spike pit.
That one, I think you throw it.
Yeah. So yeah, same thing. You just toss a bottle and it turns into a pit. Mm-hmm.
I think that's how. I think Dimensional Excavator says you throw it.
Let me just double check, because that's what I was trying to figure out. Because I could not. Let's see. Which can be. Okay, thrown as a ranged attack. Okay.
Which, if
Use your
you
bomb.
just want to hit, I think he gets a bonus if he actually hits someone with it. Like they get a minus to the save.
I think it might just be the intelligence
If it's,
damage.
let's see, which can be shown as a range, target a creature a square. If it strikes a square, the pit manifests and all nearby creature affected. If a creature is stuck, the pit manifests in the creature's location, and the stuck creature must succeed a reflex save with a -2 penalty.
Oh,
so, yeah.
nice. All right, let's see if you can hit it. Use your bombs.
Alright, so. Let's see. 40.
Roll your bomb attack.
Just
Well,
roll
it's
it.
a. Well, it's
Do
an.
it. Just do it.
It's an. It's an extract, so how would I? I'm confused.
No,
It's
just
not
use
a-
your roll your bomb.
You
roll your bomb.
roll bomb attack for the 2 hit, because it'd be the same.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not because of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but I gotta get in the range first.
Yes.
Please do. Mm.
So I will get over to here. Because that should be. I know. I live dangerously.
I mean, you could also just fly straight.
Because I
He
am
doesn't
going
live
to-
that dangerously, Zach. Don't judge him. Mm.
I could have. But I'm going to throw it right at that one, and it should hit that 4x4's 10x10 square around by him.
Do you have mounted archery, the feat?
No, so that's a -4, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters because you're hitting touch, but
And
basically,
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying it is a -4 to hit with ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm. Either way. Maybe you kind of put it like this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the crushing that bears in there already. Mm-hmm. Actually, he's
Just
hitting it.
from if you are doing a ranged attack from a mount that double moves, or I think does more than its standard move, basically.
Yes.
Alright, so you make a
Bomb
ranged
attack? No, just use your bomb. You get bonuses to it that apply to the extract.
Alright.
That worked. No damage, unfortunately, but that
I know.
definitely a hit. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Most
So,
definitely.
yes.
And I
Sadly,
use-
since it is a pit, it's not even. You can't even try to argue the spell damage.
Yeah, 10x10 foot hole.
This, I presume this is how you'd want it.
That'd be 15.
Hmm?
That would be 15. Actually, wait, what?
10.
No, you're doing it from the center. It would be corners.
Yeah.
So, were you doing it on the big one?
Yeah, I'm doing it on throwing it that square, so that would get both of those guys.
Okay.
So it'd be. So those two would have +2 to the save.
Okay. Anyway, roll it for the Nessian Hellhound. There's -2 to its save, but roll it first and we can remove it after.
It's reflex.
Yes.
Alright, so normally it has +10, so it's gonna roll with +8. Huh. I don't think that's enough. Okay. And then these
Alright.
fuckers, they have like +7 instead of +5.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the upper one, and then the lower one. What's the DC?
It is not the same as your bomb.
Nah, that was, I think, 20. Give me a second. 21.
Okay, so the
So
upper
we
one barely succeeds. However, these guys, they fall into the pit.
Alright, so they take 60 feet of fall damage. Actually, no, 50, 'cause that's the maximum for that. But they also take 2d6 of piercing damage from the spikes.
How the tools have been used turned against me.
Yes, it turns out that once we got defeated by a pit on his old character, now he's the one who makes the pits.
Alright, and. Right, so for every 10 feet they take 1d6, so that's what, 5d6?
How big is the pit?
50 feet.
50 feet.
5d6 it is.
27 damage.
And if they have DR or anything, the 19 goes through everything.
Yeah, because of fall damage. But no, actually,
Yep.
they do not have any DR.
I just didn't know if the big one were or not.
Yeah, they don't, surprisingly enough, or not surprisingly, but yeah, they do not. Now,
And for
let's see.
And for every round they're in there, they take an additional 1d6 of damage. So here, I'll put the spell down.
Question, can you use acrobatics to try and get out of this, or only climb?
I
Climb.
mean, technically, yes, you can use acrobatics, except that it'd have to jump 50 feet.
According to this, it says it's climb. It doesn't say anything about acrobatics.
Yes, but like if they could jump 50 feet, they could jump out. But
Oh.
that is a ridiculously high acrobatics DC.
Yeah.
No jumping start either, so +4 to that. Mm,
Oh well. Alright, back to turn.
Yeah, I do have one question. I've been trying to figure this out. Can my bat technically drop one of my bombs if he's got bombarded?
Yeah,
does
that'd
bombard
be a
do?
200 DC acrobatics check to jump out.
Here, I'll just.
Theoretically possible, actually
Yep.
not really.
Yes, not really is the answer to that.
It's like I
There
don't
you
even
go.
see the third-party shenanigans you could hit that high.
And the rules as written, no. But do you think that's reasonable, Matt? It would get a minus to hit, basically. Rules as written, the alchemist adds the bombs together as they throw them.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
You would need delayed bomb again.
Alright. I wasn't sure because the way I was reading it was because it says splash weapon
And your
was throwing
bat
me
double
off.
moved over here.
Oh, I know that. I'm not having him do it this
Okay.
one. I was just trying
Yeah.
to figure out for a future.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. With bombs, no, but you could do it with like it says alchemist fires, acid blasts, holy water.
Alright, that's why I was curious.
Very well. Cheruk.
Step. And I see that hellhound, and I don't want to see it anymore.
He tries to eat your falcon. Hit, hit, hit. Fourth attack misses.
Right, so now I see. 8, 6, 13 plus 6 plus 12 plus 4.
Gotcha.
Fuck,
49.
he only can make this one at a time. Okay. Yeah. With a single volley of attacks, you are able to turn another hellhound into a pincushion.
And let's see what was his movement speed.
Fuck. I would have a
What's-
chance of getting out of him out of the pit, but
Strangely enough, it doesn't say the hawk's fly speed. Minutes.
I think it's 90 feet or something like that. Let's see, Falcon.
Oh, hawk.
Oh, Hawk. Here, Bestiary. Hawk, fly 60 feet.
Alright. So he's going to double move 100 feet over here and 20 feet up. So 25.
Alright. Okay. Fuck, it cannot get in a single turn. Okay. This one, the only Barg is still alive, is gonna double move. I need to make him a check to see if he can jump over that pit of lava because Barges are not immune to fire. Sadly enough.